The truth occurs. The truth occurs.
Hi everyone. Well, I'm sure that you hate the naked scanners as much as I do. I mean, first of all, they've never been proven to keep you safe. I mean, stuff gets through them all the time. And then there was that Iranian guy last year who accidentally brought a loaded baby Glock onto an airplane in his carry-on luggage. The scanners don't keep you safe. I mean, the TSA will be, too busy putting somebody in a glass box for refusing to have their breast milk irradiated to notice that, a gun is getting on a plane. So what does it really accomplish? Not very much. So they don't keep you safe, but as a matter of fact, they're quite dangerous, especially to your kids. I figured it would be just a matter of time before something like this happened. Airport passenger screener charged in distributing child pornography. TSA officer Thomas Gordon Jr. of Philadelphia got busted uploading naked pictures of little girls onto a website along with a picture of himself in a TSA uniform. This guy really looks like a pedophile to me. Not trying to stereotype here, but he looks pretty creepy. He was caught because of a tip. If convicted of child pornography charges, it says he faces a minimum mandatory sentence of 5 years. The maximum prison term is 250 years, and the top fine is $3.2 million. Well, I don't see what the point would be of putting somebody in jail for 250 years, but I sure hope he gets more than 5. And I bet you that this isn't the first and only time something like this has happened. I mean, it just seems like a bit of a no-brainer to me that, you have people working in a job like that, taking naked pictures of children. I mean, what kind of people do you think that will attract? Pedophiles, just like, the Boy Scouts or other things where you're working with kids. It's just dangerous. And don't tell me that it's like being a doctor or a nurse, because to be a doctor, you have to go through doctor school, and to be a nurse, you have to go through nursing school. But what kind of special training do TSA agents have to go through? They're just like security guards. And what gives security guards the right to see people naked? I find it really kind of ironic in this society, where you can actually be charged with child pornography for having pictures of children in bathing suits from a catalog on your computer. And then they hire people to look at naked children at the airport. It's totally insane. Honestly, I think this has to do with making people not want to fly. They want to keep people where they can keep track of them. So the less people move around, the better. It's beginning at the airport, but now they do it on trains as well. They were, frisking and wanding kids getting off the train. I mean, how much sense does that make? And now also at sports stadiums, and I'm pretty sure at school soon you're going to have to get groped just to go to class. No, this has nothing to do with keeping people safe. And this has everything to do with intentionally violating people and their poor innocent children just to make them want to just not go anywhere. So rather than just telling you can't go, you just make it so that going would be so unpleasant that you don't want to go. But if you still do want to go somewhere, not all airports have these scanners. So here's a list of the airports for now that do have the scanners. So if you want to avoid getting, naked scanned or having your kids violated, groped, or naked scanned, then you can just avoid these airports. Here's the list of which airports have the new full body scanners. For now, those are the ones. I think this is totally insane, and I'm kind of surprised that people haven't been taking like class action suits against the government for this. Because, like I said, I'm sure this isn't the only pedophile doing this. This kind of job would be a magnet for pedophiles. I don't know if anybody's ever tried to sue the TSA, but you'd think somebody would try. Maybe if the public puts enough pressure on their state governments, then the states will decide not to have the TSA working as airport security, because actually they're not obligated to. They can just have any security they want. It doesn't have to be the TSA, and they don't have to have the naked scanners. I'm hoping that, people will put pressure and some headway will be made, but who knows how this is going to go. Well, thanks for listening to me, and I'll see you next time.